Alrighty. Hi everybody. How you doing? It's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. How's it going? I was just trying to adjust the camera here for my opening shot. I wanted to make sure that you could see my shirt, but my voice twice. I had to mute my own self here on my phone, and I'm doing the adjustment, and I got a lot going on here. How you guys doing? Welcome to the show. There you go, traveling with Bruce. I love the logo. I really do. Except it's such a long logo because it's such a great picture of the back of the ship. But the banner, is way down here, and if I sit up like this, you don't see the top of my head. These are logistics that one has to worry about when one's a YouTuber. It's these are tough times for the OK Corral guys. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you coming by today to visit with me as usual. It's the 5 o'clock Eastern time telecast, traveling with Bruce, Monday to Friday. I can't think of anything more I'd like to be doing on Monday to Friday at 5 o'clock, to be honest with you. I love it. Glad you could pop in and see me for a while. Great to have you here, and I hope you're having a great day. Today, here where I am in Creston, British Columbia, 3 miles north of the U.S. border, just north of Idaho. Hello, Idaho, America. How you doing? It's just down there. We're doing okay. Our weather has been cloudy but sunny too, and right now I can see some real nice sunshine hitting our mountain range just over to I guess that would be over to my east. But right where I am, it's kind of cloudyish, and so you do see more light on this side of my face because of the outside, how bright it is. And then this side of my face is lit by lighting inside the house, and that always shifts. And I get that green color sometimes, that jaundice color as I talk to you. So don't mind the lighting. It's just the late afternoon here. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon my time, 5 o'clock Eastern time in New York. So as the time goes by, as I talk, the clouds will shift, the lighting will shift, and not much I can do. But of course, it doesn't save this. I mean, this is the face for radio, so don't worry about it. It's all good. What's on my mind today? First of all, just again, thank you everybody. If you've never been here before and you're just watching me for the first time, number one, I'm just excited to be here. Number one. Number two, I've only been doing this for coming on to 19 months, a little over a year and a half, and I'm just so grateful to do what I do. The channel has really taken off in the last 4 or 5 months. Back in the summer, July, even my 1-year anniversary, when my channel was 1 year old, August the 12th, I think I had about 2,500 to 3,000 subscribers. And that was, a lot of work to get the channel to that spot. And little did I know, however, that from the eighth month of the year until the 2nd month of this year, or the 3rd month of this year, in the span of only 6 months, I would go from 2,500, 3,000 subscribers to where I am now, which is 17,000 plus. It's just been a real run. Yesterday, when I got off the air with you wonderful folks, I was at 17,559 subscribers. I'm just looking at my stats here. 17,559. Right now, I'm at 17,671 just a few minutes ago. Another 112 new subscribers since yesterday's show. It's incredible. I am just wonderfully blown away every day that I see these subscriber counts continue to do what they're doing. Obviously, it's telling me I'm up to some good. I'm doing something right. I try to figure out what it is and just replicate it. And there are views that come and go from my live telecasts, but the majority of my momentum of this channel is because of the short videos that I produce. And I've been producing a ton of them in the last several months. I probably kicked into gear early September with a concentrated effort to make a bunch of short, to-the-point videos about what's going on in the cruise business. And I kind of, really kind of kept doing that and working on it. Haven't produced a video today. Did a couple yesterday though, and they are doing very well. They all my videos seem to do fairly reasonably well, and I thank all of you for seeing them, watching them, giving me a thumbs up if you like them, and generally you seem to like them. Any of you who are writing me a comment, that really helps because it shows engagement between viewer and creator. And I left a comment back or give you a heart symbol or whatever. Let you know I read my comments and appreciate them very much. I do get criticisms, deservedly so. I'm not a naval guy. I'm not an ex-Navy man. I don't and never have owned a boat or a ship or anything like that. I've been on some cruises, but I'm not a seafaring expert from hands-on experience. I'm not an old sailor who now is talking about the sea. Nope, not my style. I'm just a fan of the cruise business. Travel is, in general, love to travel. Love to fly, love to see different places of the world I haven't seen before, and love hanging out with you guys. So that's the synopsis of the channel right there. If you're new to my channel, if you're new today to this chat, please sign in and say hi to me. You'll probably notice a whole bunch of messages are scrolling here while I'm yapping away, because it's my regulars who are either talking to each other, saying hi to me, or doing what I always ask my people to do, and all of you newbies as well, I ask you to say hi to me if you can. Tell me, where are you watching me from? If I don't already know where you are, my regulars, I kind of know where they are. You'll notice I'll say hi to them later, and I'll pretty well know where they are. But if you're new, tell me, where are you watching me from? What country are you watching me from? If it's not the USA or Canada, what city are you from or town? What's your high temperature today? Is winter finally leaving your area, or is it getting worse? And also, price of gas. What are you paying for gasoline? How is that doing? And did you get an ad today? Is someone trying to advertise to you? Love to know all that information. It kind of helps me figure out where everyone's at and what's going on. News of the day. I have some news for you today. Not a ton of news, but a little bit in the so-called internet world and news world. The stories that seem to be dominating right now for cruise news are a mix of news out there. There's a lot of news in Europe about the new Bellissima cruise ship from MSC. It's getting a lot of press over there because obviously it will be plying its trade over in Europe. And a lot of people are excited about the Bellissima. There's a lot of talk about the Norwegian Escape cruise ship that got nailed with a heavy wind, 115-mile-an-hour wind, 2-3 days ago off the coast of the USA. Talked about how the ship listed or tilted, for those of you who don't know what that means, listed to her port side, which is to her left side, for about 10 minutes. The ship was quite a bit over, but ships are designed to handle this sort of stuff. But there were injuries. There were a lot of broken plates and glasses and a lot of screams of worry. But it worked out. The ship is fine. I think today it's in Nassau and or heading its way back to Port Canaveral shortly to end her cruise. And what else is going on out there? What's being talked about? Oh, the Regal Princess cruise ship that picked up two flyers, two people who were in an airplane that had to ditch in the sea off St. Thomas. The Coast Guard called the Regal Princess cruise ship captain and asked if they could head over to a certain location nearby where they were, to pick up these folks in a life raft. They did that, and it all worked out. Passengers got to watch the whole show happen in the middle of the day. Very, very good. And so that's been the main dominant heavy news lately, and it's just being regurgitated all over the place. Every single newspaper, every single TV station, every blogger out there have been following and have been now posting the same stories the last 3 or 4 days about the escape, the Regal Princess, and of course Bellissima in Europe, which is great, fantastic. I think the Wave Awards are happening today. Those of you who don't know, in the internet world, there's I think a magazine in Europe or in the UK called, I'm not sure if it's called Wave, I think it is, but it is a travel type publication, and they have an annual dinner every year, and they have the Wave Awards, and they honor different travel writers and travel publications and even YouTubers. They've now started to make awards for YouTube channels and presenters and all this sort of stuff, all kinds of categories. There's an award for everything, obviously, but I know that some of my fellow YouTube creators that are UK based are up for an award, and I know Emma is there, and also I think Ben and David are up there, Honest Cruising with Ben and David. So congratulations to them and good luck to all of them. They're having a great time. Apparently they've been tweeting away like crazy with photos of their gala evening where they're all in their finery. Nice to see. Congratulations to everybody. Way to go, and love your channels. Keep up the good work. Dawn's family vacation did a video today. Dawn did a very heartfelt thank you to his viewers. It's about a 6-minute video, I think, something like that. He was thanking everybody for basically how successful his channel has become, and my hat's off to Don Family Vacations in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Love Don. I've not met him. I can't wait to meet him someday. That really will be a highlight for me. I'd like to meet all the YouTubers in person sometime, because it's a lonely life being a YouTuber sometimes. You don't always get to meet your fellow travelers because we're so far apart geographically. And I haven't been on cruise ships yet this year. That is going to change hopefully later this year. And when it changes, it will change hard. I will be, when I start going on cruises with Jennifer, because this channel is going to allow me to do that, we will be on a bunch of them. And so the opportunities to meet up with fellow YouTubers will be strong, will be happening. And I very much look forward to it. So today, Don gave a shout out to his viewers and thanked them very much for being so kind to him. I do it every day. I do this every day on my live show. I have an advantage over certain YouTubers out there. I'm live every day. It's my shtick. It's my style. I'm live 6 days a week, and my first 5 minutes is my thanks to all of you for following me and tolerating this low quality show that I try to put together. All right, and so Don, thank you for everything you do, and congratulations to you. I think he's on his way to Europe. He is on. I think he's going to be on the Bellissima in the next couple of days. He's on another ship because that's what he loves to do. And hey, way to go, buddy! Way to make it happen. I look forward to watching your reports on that. News that I have today. It concerns a couple of different topics. By the way, cheers to all of you. TWB, thank you for joining me. Just clear my throat a little bit. All right. I want to talk to you about the Bermudian government. Bermuda. The government of Bermuda has tabled legislation in its legislature. It's going to go through without any opposition, I'm sure. It's a new legislation to tax cruise ship visitors visiting Bermuda. They want to charge a $16 per day fee for cruise ship passengers to come to Bermuda, but it's only applicable between April 1 and October 31. So it's mainly the summertime. So from summer to from April 1 to the end of October, covering all the summer months, they want to have a fee of $16 a passenger if the ship is 4,000 people or smaller. If the ship is larger than 4,000 passengers, it's a $22 a day fee. I'm not sure why, except I guess, one, it's an income generator, obviously. They already have a head tax on the island as it is. I think it's about $20 a head as it is. But I think they're trying to keep cruise ships coming only between November 1 and May 31. I think that's when they would prefer them to come. Slow season for the island, perfect time to have ships come by with passengers spending money. So there's no fee between November 1 and May 31. But in between April and October, there's a fee. So they're bringing that through. And that got me thinking today about other locales around the world who have started to implement a head tax on cruise ship passengers. And some have implemented restrictions as to when you can come or not come. Others have put in fees, like Dubrovnik, where they where they have that incredibly popular TV show, and I'm already forgetting the name of the darn thing because I don't watch it. Game of Thrones. I don't watch Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is filmed in Dubrovnik, or at least certain scenes are, and Dubrovnik is overrun every summer with almost millions of tourists who want to see this UNESCO World Heritage Center. Dubrovnik has put restrictions on how many ships can visit come into the port, passenger cruise ships. So that's one way that they've decided to clamp down on the numbers. Venice has decided to charge, looks like it's 10 euros a day. It's $12 a day head tax on people coming on cruise ships, coming even for daily visits on the train. Venice doesn't mind if you spend hotel time there, but there's a tax for that, a room tax. But Venice is looking for additional cash, and I commend them in a way, and I don't, because they're not happy with how much money is being spent by visitors into their cities. I don't know. One way, I guess, is to tax them to just come in, like an admission fee, turn into Disney World, I suppose. Another way is to make it more appealing for people to spend money there. But I'm not an expert in how to make Venice a better place than it already is. They've got issues. I know one of the issues they have is a lot of people come to Venice, and it's just packed in the summertime. Has been for decades. I mean, it's not a recent one-year-old problem. They have other problems in Venice with regards to cruise ships. There's talk about how many they should allow, and I agree with that. I say, hey, don't allow massive 4,000 passenger cruise ships to just come barreling in and out of there at their whim. Control it. Negotiate with the CLIA, the cruise line associations, and work it out. It can be done. Cruise operators are more than happy to coordinate timing and visitations to make it all work for everybody. I think that's great. Amsterdam, another city, they've implemented I think it's €8 a day head tax on visitors coming in for just the day, and it's been targeted at cruise ship passengers. In response to that, a number of cruise lines are pulling out. They're not even coming into Amsterdam this year. They're going to other places, the nearest being Brussels. They're going to the city of Brussels, which has been welcoming with open arms cruise ships, no charge. Come on in, no fee whatsoever. Please come to our city, spend money here. Love to have you come by and take a lot of pictures and selfies and visit with us. And if you want to see Amsterdam, it's a 20-minute bus ride, and you go in for free. So Amsterdam can't just, claim that, well, we're so exclusive that people will pay. People have choices. But other cruise lines are still coming to Amsterdam and will have that tax added to your fare. You'll pay it. Bermuda, like I said, $16, which then leads me now to the next part of my story, which is something called over-tourism. That's a term that is being bandied about by the cruise business, over-tourism. And this is something I've touched on a few times here and there, and I'll mention it again. There are certain spots in the world where they don't need help with tourists, and there are other spots in the world where the locals need all the help they can get and would kill to have the problems that other places have with over-tourism. And it all has to maybe even out. But what I'm beginning to sense, I'm just feeling it little by little, maybe you're noticing it too, is I think that there are certain jurisdictions out there that feel that a cruise ship is a cash register. It's just a great way to bring in a bunch of bucks. And I say, unless you have added value for me as a cruise passenger, I don't know why I'd want to go to your town or your city. You got to give me something that I'm prepared to want to enjoy. And so certain spots, like, for example, like the Cayman Islands. The Cayman Islands have got a problem that a lot of Caribbean islands kind of wish they had to deal with, and that is too many tourists. The Cayman Islands, but it's funny because the folks who live in the Cayman Islands, and I know this from personal experience, I used to live in the Cayman Islands. I was an expatriate there for a couple of years, and I paid close attention to the local vibe. And even in 99, 2000, when I lived there, this is 19 years ago I was there, even back then, the cruise ships were no larger than 2,500 passengers. There were like 3,000 passenger ships coming soon. The island at that time was already complaining. The locals were complaining about the tourism on the island during the hours of 8 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. Cruise ship passengers. The whole town and island is crawling with thousands of these tourists because there would be 4 or 5 ships right here in the harbor, just off the shore, each offloading 1 to 2,000 passengers each, and there were like 7 to 10 to 12,000 passengers a day coming to the Cayman Islands. And the downtown streets are not prepared to handle that kind of traffic with all the buses coming in, the taxis coming in, people trying to get to work and just get their kids to school. I mean, it was a problem. Today, it's got to be a living nightmare because up to 6-7 ships a day are in the harbor, and we're now talking 4,000 and 5,000 passenger cruise ships. So, we're probably looking at 15 to 20,000 passengers easily in a day that can be brought onto the island. Now, the island hasn't gotten any better. They don't have any super highways. There is no room for that kind of thing. The entire island is 20 miles long by about 10 miles tall, shaped like a letter L laying on its side. How are you going to accommodate this? And now the government of the Cayman Islands is talking about building a brand new dock facility that can handle, they think, 6 ships at a time, including Oasis class ships, 6,000 plus passengers. They're talking about 3 million tourists a year. They did 2 million last year. They used to do 1.7 million every year. Now they're going up to 3 million. I have no idea how this is going to work out. This is killing the Cayman Islands. I think they're going to grind it into a powder by over tourisming it. Tourisming it. The island has people that fly in and spend a week or 2 at a time at the Hyatt Regency, at the Westin, at the Ritz-Carlton beach front resort. There are some really nice high-end properties in the Cayman Islands. These folks are not interested in going to an island that's going to be overrun between 8 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon with 3 million tourists a year who are all down there for a 6-8 hour experience in a hurry to have a good time. I wouldn't be happy with that because I'm dropping 600 a night in the Ritz-Carlton, 800 a night, 1,000 a night for the nice units, plus my meals and everything else. And I got all this traffic coming by and all the tour buses and the taxis and the mayhem. I don't need this crap. Folks taking selfies on my private beach. I was expecting to pay big bucks to get seclusion. I think the island is overreaching for the cruise business. I really feel the island should not build the dock at all. Don't build it. And I think they should double the head tax and restrict cruise passengers to 1 million a year. That this is just an expat that used to live there saying, get it down to 1 million a year and make it exclusive. Bring in more people by airplane that spend a week or 2 at a time, who rent automobiles, go to the restaurants, shop at the shops because they're there for 2 weeks. Whereas these day visitors, and I am guilty of this. I've been on a cruise ship. I visited the Caymans. I did it because I used to live there and wanted to see what the place looks like now. But I'm on a tender chugging in with 250 other people, and we're all getting off these tenders, and then we hit the shore, and it's mayhem downtown. And I remember, oh yeah, I used to remember driving through this every day, in the morning and at night when I'm going to get my child to pick her up from school to go home. We had to deal with the darn traffic and the mayhem. Anyway, the Caymans have got that problem. The Bahamas have got another problem. The Bahamas have got 2 problems: the city of Nassau and perhaps Freetown, but Nassau in particular. The government has a crime problem there, and they don't want to talk about it, but we do. And a lot of people don't want to get off the ships in downtown Nassau. And then they have the other side of things, the good side. The Bahamas have I think wisely leased land and leased undeveloped areas to cruise ships to build private resorts and private islands. I think this is a brilliant move. It's an income maker for the government. It's a way to employ people on a full-time basis because these places get used every day or at least 4 or 5 days a week by cruise passengers. And again, it's a daytime thing. They come in at 8 in the morning, they're gone at 4 in the afternoon. And every evening, the staff there clean up the beaches and get everything ready for tomorrow. And they hose down the loungers, and they take care of everything, maintain whatever has to be maintained. And the Bahamas is in business the next day, and it's all pristine and it's perfect for the passenger. Oh, what a great experience! You want to unwind and get away from the hustle and bustle, and not be hassled by beggars on the beach, or someone trying to sell you some illicit material that you shouldn't be handling. Yeah, especially if you got mom and dad and a couple of kids, this is a good time. The Bahamas have gone that direction, and I think they should continue to go that direction. I think the Bahamas are on the right track. Disney wants to, they're building out their second private island. Carnival is there, Norwegian is there, Royal Caribbean building out Coco Key, $200 million build out. This is the way to go. This is also another way for cruise lines to avoid the head tax. There are certain islands that are now thinking, oh, wow, Cuba charges $75 a day per passenger to come on set foot in Havana, just to get off that ship. You come in there, $75 a passenger. Whether they get off the ship or not, $75 a passenger. There are islands in the Caribbean going, wow, they can get that much money? Maybe we should do something like that. Well, you think about this. You're on a 1-week cruise in the Caribbean, and you've got 4 stops. Can you imagine adding $300 to your cruise just for the luxury of getting off a ship in a small island that may or may not have what you want? I can see why these cruise lines are negotiating with these island nations for private getaways that don't have these kinds of head taxes. Because how in the world will Carnival offer a cruise to the masses for $500 for a week or $600? Carnival cannot charge $1,500 for a cruise. That's not going to work. They can try and charge it, but they're not going to fill their ships. Neither will Norwegian. I doubt Royal Caribbean can do that throughout the entire spectrum of their cabins. Can't do it. So we'll have to see how this all plays out. Dangerous places is the other one. There's over-tourism in popular places like the Caymans, and then there are places like Jamaica that are desperate for visitors. Haiti, desperate for visitors. Yeah, well, Haiti and Jamaica would love to pop by and see your country, but I'm not setting foot off of the ship and going anywhere on my own because I'm afraid for my life. What about Honduras? What about spots in Belize? What about Guatemala? What about El Salvador? There are some beautiful places in Central America that I would love to see. Some of the rainforests and whatnot, I'd love to see that. But there's no way I'm going to ever set foot on these shores without being part of a group. And even today, being part of a group, that's not going to be good enough. You're not getting me on there. And so there are places in the world that are desperate for tourists, but there are places in the world that are not, and they're going to try to charge for the privilege to come on shore. And I think the cruise lines have to make this big decision. Where do we take people? And I think at the end of the day, what may end up happening is we're going to see cruise ships like the Symphony of the Seas and as such like those, even more complex, and even with even more on ship activities. And it's going to get to the point where cruise lines are going to say, we have a 1-week cruise. We're going to make 2 stops or 3. All 3 are private islands that we operate and control, and the other 4 days are sea days. And you're going to be able to enjoy the amenities of the ship. Royal Caribbean has it right. They're going to do overnights in Coco Key. You're going to go to Coco Key, and the ship won't leave until tomorrow night. So you're here in the morning, all day today, all day tomorrow, until tomorrow night. And there's 2 full days of your 7-day cruise at a private entertainment facility that they have built in the Bahamas, because they can't take you anywhere else. Either you can't afford it because it's not worth the money, or it's not secure and you won't go. And here's the getaway that you wanted, your downtime, that type of thing. We'll have to see. Last thing I'll mention, Turkey, the country of Turkey. They are paying cruise lines to come to Turkey. The country of Turkey has, Erdogan, the dictator over there, has in effect managed to scare off so many Westerners from going anywhere near that place. Yeah, the airport in Istanbul is a great place to come in and get out of as a hub. But Turkey itself has become more and more dangerous, and the arrests of innocent people in Turkey have scared away a lot of people who are just saying, I'm not going there. I have no idea what the rules are. I'm wondering about the same for China. I really wonder why cruise lines are spending so much time and effort to try to get into the Chinese market, where in the last 2 years, there have been arrests of people for just thinking about not being a communist. I, I'm not interested in going there. If that is the attitude of the government, people get arrested for no charge. It's scary. I did read the other day, Soviet Union, Russia, not Soviet Union, Russia is proposing a law that will make it a crime to be arrested in Russia if you are posting any comments on social media that is not adhering to how great they are. If you are a little bit critical, or you have a few comments that might not be seen as complimentary to the country, you could be under arrest. I'm asking myself, you want to go to St. Petersburg? I don't know about that. I'm a YouTuber. I like to speak my mind about what's going on out there. I'm kind of wondering if I'm welcome in St. Petersburg as a potential journalist. They could call me whatever they want. I don't think I'm too interested in something like that. Anyway, there you go. There's a bit of a recap of that kind of thing. Last thing I'll mention, the TSA, the USA, the United States TSA agency, they are expecting 107 million people to be traveling mainly through airports between March 14th and April the 28th, spring break coming up. And a lot of you have asked me, when's the perfect time to go on a cruise? What's the best cruise line to go on? What cruises shouldn't I take? And I have mentioned this time and time again about be careful. If you find a good cruise deal during spring break, be careful. You're not on a booze cruise if that's not what you're looking for. If you're looking for a booze cruise, congratulations. You'll probably have a lot of fun finding one. You'll have a lot of success finding one during this time frame. But during this time frame, the kids are out of school. I'm not talking just the college kids. I'm talking all the kids are out of school. So children are out of school at all ages. University students are out. College students are out. And those 3 and 4 day cruises that look very economically viable, those could be drunk tanks, total drunk fests during certain weeks of spring break. So you've got to be wary of that. But you may have noticed that there probably aren't too many super cheap cruises during this time frame, because this is the height of the season, the height of winter, and this is when the cruise lines should be fully booked, and there really shouldn't be deals, but certain cruise lines do have prices that are pretty unbelievable. So keep an eye on that. I'll just sort of mention 107 million travelers expected, the TSA is figuring, for this time frame, spring break. I think after April 28th into May, the deals will be everywhere while we get ready to transition out of winter into summer season. And of course, the first few weeks of cruising in Alaska in May and June will be bargains everywhere there. Then the prices will go sky high in late June and in July and August. But the Caribbean will be on sale for a few months for sure. And of course, a whole bunch of repositioning cruises will be available from the Caribbean to Europe as ships head over to the Mediterranean and Northern Europe for British Isle cruises and cruises to Norway and Sweden and so on. Okay. I think that's pretty well what I had to talk about today. Those are my thoughts. I love to get yours. Please join me after this show, between my live shows. Come and join me on my Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's, just like Traveling with Bruce right here. On the Facebook group page, we've got a whole bunch of folks coming over there, posting some fantastic photos. Leandro, you have been posting like crazy the last couple of days. I love it. Also, BC has been posting photos of beautiful shots of cruise ships in and out of Vancouver Harbor. Leandro has been posting photos of some of the vacations he's done on a number of cruise ships the last few years. Absolutely stunning photos. And wanted to mention also tonight, 8 o'clock this evening, I'm on live again at 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern time, for my Thursday night live trivia show. Tonight, we're live for trivia. I'm ready to roll. I've got questions ready to go with you guys. Look forward to having fun for that too. So thank you for joining me one and all today. Really appreciate you being here. We've got 50 thumbs up so far for this show. Thank you for that. As always, as I say, I appreciate all of you joining me every day. I mention it. I never stop mentioning it. Let's see who's here and say hi to everybody. If you have any questions or comments about what I'm talking about or whatever's going on out there, let me know. Let's start the discussion and go from there. John LeBeau is here saying, hey, TWB, hey, TWB, and all. Just got back from Florida last night. I hope all is well. John, I think we're doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Vivian is here. Hi, John. Welcome, Vivian, from the UK. She says it's cold and windy here. Welcome, my dear. John LeBeau. Hello, Vivian. Sylvan Forrest says, I baked a bacon-wrapped peppercorn and cognac duck pate this morning. Dinner tonight, a turkey pot pies with homemade buttermilk biscuits and mixed green salads, mango turnovers for dessert. Nice. That's I'll tell you, being at Sylvan's house is like being in a main dining room of a cruise ship. That's awesome, man. Vivian, that sounds lovely. Sylvan, Linda Lou, hi everybody. Vivian, hi Linda Lou. Sylvan should be good. We are French, so food has to be good, served properly and varied, and that's why I don't eat hot dogs, hamburgers, or pizza on a cruise. It wouldn't be right by me. I hear you there, buddy. When you go on a cruise ship, don't eat the junk food. Eat nothing but the good stuff. They're offering it to you as part of your cruise. You've already paid for it. You betcha. Catherine Hennessy, hello everyone. Hope you're having a great day. 31 degrees and wind again here today. Sylvan, I'm coming for dinner. Vivian, you're so right. Sylvan, you're so right. Linda Lou, laugh out loud. We all wish we could be at Sylvan's for dinner. Catherine, indeed, it's pasta and sausages with garlic bread and salad here tonight. Here at the TWB Center, where I live, we're having cheeseburgers and maybe some side of some kind. That's what we're having tonight. Not going high end tonight. Let's see here. Linda Lou, well, that sounds great too. Catherine Sylvan, Catherine, my dining room table seats 10. Come on down, but please give me 24 hours advance notice. Catherine, I would love to. Thanks for the invite. I'll stop for wine on the way. Linda Lou, I love cooking for those that love eating. Brittany, hi Bruce and all. Hi Brittany Lockwood, how you doing? Vivian, green chicken, green beans, carrots, and gravy here. Oh, and root mash. Hi, Brittany from Vivian. Brittany is telling me in Baton Rouge it's 62 degrees today. I wish it was that here. We're about 38, 40 degrees, I guess. Brittany, I had some soup earlier today. Adam Chateauillac, hey, Bruce from Minnesota, just hanging out, waiting for our 8 to 12 inches of snow this weekend. No ads for me today. It's 10 degrees. Gas is about 240. Welcome, Adam from Minnesota. Welcome, buddy. Leandro, he's telling me how to pronounce his name. I saw this earlier. Thank you, Leandro. Hi, today 68 cloudy in Las Palmas. Welcome, Leandro, and thank you for posting some fantastic photos on the Traveling with Bruce Facebook group page. Man, there's some great photos there. Great ships. Really love it. Thank you so much for doing that. Everyone, I invite you to come on down to that page over there on Facebook, the Traveling with Bruce page, and enjoy the shots. We got some great photos there. Tom Henry had some videos last week of his trip with Paul Wilgus. Fantastic. Speaking of Tom Henry, he's here. Hi, everybody. 45 in Richmond. Tom, how you doing, buddy? Linda Lou, hi, Tom. Tom Henry, supper Sylvan sounds delicious. Sheila, hi, everybody. Hi, Sheila. How you doing? Linda Lou, he's saying hi to Linda Lou. Tom is. Brittany Lockwood, I know I have not said anything about this yet. My icon picture was taken off the balcony in my room in Village Resort. And one of the mornings I was there. Oh, that's a beautiful shot of the giraffe there. Brittany was in Disney World a couple of weeks ago, and she's putting up this beautiful photo for her avatar. Beautiful. Linda Lou, hi there. Sheila, whoops. Tom Henry, whoops. Valerie Jones, hi everyone. 70 degrees in Florida. Gas $2.39 a gallon. Welcome, Valerie. I'm glad you're here. Kelly Haston, hello there. TWB family. Thumbs ups from her. I got 55 thumbs ups. 5 more just came in. Sheila, hey Bruce. Hi Linda Lou, Tom, everybody. Linda Lou, oh nice new shirt there, Bruce. Robert Scott, hey Bruce and everybody, thumbs ups for you, sir, and thank you, Robert. Valerie, ad for Signboard, whatever that means. Carl Peterson, hi Bruce and gang. Erica Comiso, hello from Wisconsin, sunny and 18 degrees, 249 for gas. Welcome, Erica, to the show. I saw you join the Traveling with Bruce group page on Facebook today. Fantastic. Welcome aboard. And welcome to the channel here today. I'm glad you're here. Tom Henry, that banner is under my belt. Maybe the art needs revisit to put it on top. Well, you know, I could have put it up here. We could have put it along the sides, but we have this beautiful picture of the back of the ship, and there it says, and when you're walking around, it looks great, but on the camera, I've got the camera close to me so you can see my face. What can I say? It's just the way it is. It's all good. Tom Henry, hi Sheila and Kelly. Kirk Brunson is here. Hi Bruce, Kirk here from New York City. Buddy, how you doing, man? Welcome back to the show. I'm glad you're here for the Big Apple. Kelly Hassan, hey Tom, Sheila, everybody. Robert Scott, any update with that lady who picked up her bag with a gun in it after the airline shipped it to her? Robert Scott, you're talking about the Wisconsin gun-toting grandma from Wisconsin that ended up in the Cayman Islands, and her bag was lost in Miami. They shipped it to her in the Cayman Islands. She went to claim her bag. The authorities said, is this your bag, Ben? Yes, it is. And they opened it up, and inside the bag was a .25 caliber handgun with bullets. They arrested her on the spot and charged her with illegal gun possession in the Cayman Islands. She's out on $10,000 bail in a hotel in the Caymans, awaiting her trial, and that will happen April 15th. She has a ways to wait yet. This is only March the 7th. She's got another 37 days to stay down there if she's still there before her trial. It's going to run her $200 to $300 a day to be down there if she's in a hotel at all of any kind, and so it's going to run her another $8,000 to $10,000 in expenses to wait for her trial, plus her lawyer and the eventual fine that she will have to pay. I'm sure she can kiss her $10,000 bail money goodbye. That's just going to be taken by the court for the fee of having an illegal gun, having a gun illegally in the Caymans. They don't look kindly upon that. Folks, don't go to the Cayman Islands with weapons. You don't need them, number one. There's nothing to shoot. You don't have to protect yourself against gun-toting Caymanians. They don't have weapons down there like in the USA. They just don't look kindly upon anyone coming into that country with weaponry. It's just not allowed. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, there you go. Sheila, 41 here in Virginia, and Sunday it's supposed to be 71. Yes, way to go. Tom Henry, Zales Jewelry ad, and I'm paying the premium fee. Well, that's interesting, Tom. Yeah, why would you get an ad? That's odd. Brittany, the only kind of news I care about is cruise and travel news. Anything else I consider to be old news. Lawrence Robinson, hi Bruce from cold New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Lawrence, welcome to my show and channel. Glad you're here, sir. Fantastic. I'm sure you are surrounded by some of the finest people in the world in New Hampshire, and I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the show. Sheila, thank you, Bruce. What do you do with Jen when you are on the air? What do I? I'll tell you what. You want to know what Jennifer's doing right now? I'll tell you what she's doing right now. She's in our bedroom where we have a big old TV there too. She always hangs out in the bedroom, so I've got the living room here to just yap away. And she's watching what most Canadians are probably watching right now live on TV, curling. She's watching the men's curling championship for Canada, the Briar, the big one. That's the big one. Every province is allowed to send a team over to the Briar every year, and they have a wild card team, and Team Canada, the champions from last year, they get automatic to go back there. And so she's watching Briar coverage live all day, every day, right until this Sunday, until the finals. It's what Canadians do. I don't watch curling much. I watch it occasionally. I'm just not into it like she is. She just loves the strategy of these rocks as they come down the ice, and they can be. You can shoot the rock this way and put a spin on the rock, and it'll come around like this. And there are two rocks that are in the house, and they'll hit the first one that hits the second one that makes them both go out, and now there's one shooter for the curling. I'm not going to explain the game to you folks. It's huge up here. It is huge, and if Canada doesn't win the gold medal at the Olympics, it's a national catastrophe, because if you're the Canadian champion, you're obviously the best team in the world as far as Canadians are concerned, because just to get to the Briar is tough, and then to win the darn thing is tough. You should be the Olympic champion automatically. That's what Jennifer's doing right now. She's watching the Briar in the bedroom, and she loves it. There you go. That's what's going on with Jennifer. In case you wanted to know, Sylvan, why Brittany, he's asking. Roger Leonard, American Cruise Lines again is the ad. Gas, $2.28 a gallon, current temp 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Linda Lou, it's telling you something, Tom. That old biddy, phew, glad I made it. Hello from St. Louis. That old biddy, welcome to my show today. I hope it's warmer in St. Louis. I think it was 13 yesterday, you were telling us. Welcome to Traveling with Bruce, everybody. Roger Leonard, hi, Linda Lou. Gary is here. Gary Bruxford. Hi, Bruce from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Gary, I salute you. Welcome from Iowa. Linda Lou, hi, Roger. Keela Owens, hello, hello, Keela. Monique is here. Hello, TW family. Hi, Monique. Sheila is here. It shows you are. It shows that you are good, Bruce, says Sheila. Okay. I don't know in what way you mean that. I'm missing something. But Tom Henry Paul responded last night that he is sick and in bed. I polluted his immune system. Tom, we're all wondering what happened to Paul Wilgus. Where's Paul Wilgus? He's sick in bed. He finished that cruise with Tom Henry down there in San Juan, and he was a broken man when he got back. Oh my goodness, Tom, what did you do to him? Keela, is MSC Bellissima christened? Yes, it was. They did that last week in high winds. Apparently, the weather was so bad in Southampton that they had to move everything into the ship. They went on into the ship and christened it from the inside. Yeah, that was unbelievable. Linda Lou, oh no, poor Paul, says Linda Lou. Lawrence Robson almost forgot. Temperature's 19 degrees, gas 219. Thank you, Lawrence, for letting us know. Lawrence is hanging out in New Hampshire. Thank you, buddy, for the info. Are you in Providence or where are you in New Hampshire, buddy? Sheila, oh no, Tom Henry, hope he gets well soon. Sheila, you're going to need a bigger wall. Yeah, with all these cards. Yeah. Brittany, Bruce, if you keep it up, at some point you could be gaining close to 50,000 subscribers a day. No, not 50,000 subscribers a day. No, we're gaining about 100 a day right now. That's a whole other. I don't ever envision that. I just don't envision that. I think I used to talk about this guy. What was his name? James Charles. James Charles gains 20,000 subscribers a day. It's just mind-numbing to me. He gains more subscribers than I've got in a day. All of mine combined, he does more than in a day. But James Charles is the young guy that does the makeup and stuff. He's now at he's over 10 million subscribers. I think he's moving in on 11 million, maybe, or even higher than that. It's just stunning. It's stunning. Millions of views a day. I mean, millions. It's just stunning. Way to go, James Charles. Way to go. It just shows how big YouTube is. I mean, how big is YouTube when these large channels can generate those kinds of numbers? It is truly stunning to me. It's motivating. I mean, I'm motivated by the fact that that's how grand the platform really is. But I know that talking in my living room to my peeps, there's a certain limit that there'll be a point where I'll get to, and I doubt I'll get much farther. But you never know. It's just kooky how this channel has really picked up in popularity. I'm thrilled by it to be at 17,600. Oh, this is fabulous. I hope we just keep on going the pace we're going. It's 4,000 subscribers a month are coming into this channel. What? I would never believe that if you told me that a year ago. I would have gone, you got to be kidding me. I haven't even got 4,000 subscribers. How can I be getting 4,000 a month in a year and a half? But it's happening. It's really something. It's exciting. Brenda Macon, hi from High Point, North Carolina. Brenda, welcome to the channel and the show. Hope you're a new subscriber. Those of you who aren't subscribers, if you're watching me and you're not a subscriber, what are you thinking? There's a button there. Hit that one. There's a button to subscribe over here. Hit that one. And then hit the bell icon. You'll be notified every time I do a show. Every time I do a video, you'll be up to speed of what's going on. Please join in. Love to have you. Kelly Hassan, Tom, are you making people disappear? yeah, Tom. There's people disappearing all over the place, and somehow they're connected to you in one way or the other. What is that about you? It's not me. It can't be me. Linda Lou, thanks, Bruce. We love you too. Oh, thank you, guys. Cat Rose 55. It feels like 53. Cloudy here in Sacramento, California. Cat, welcome from Sacramento. Clip Inglis is here. Hello from Penfield, New York. Clip, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Nurse Nancy, hello there, TWB people. Wisconsin is a mild 24 degrees. Booking.com commercial prior to your show. Very interesting that they're advertising. I think they sponsor Cruise Tips TV. I think Sherry is sponsored by those guys. That's interesting. Bill Hawk, sunny and 70 in Leesburg, Florida. Bill Hawk, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. I don't know if you've been here before. This sounds like a new name to me. If you guys are new, let me know you're new because I might not remember. I have an excellent, super short-term memory. Welcome, sir. Eric Gibbons, hi, Bruce, MTWB fans. Sunny and 65 in Charleston today. That's awesome weather in Charleston. Joshua Wood, hi, Derby. Kelly Haston, hey, Nurse Nancy, Brittany Lockwood. Let's all give Bruce a big thumbs up. How many have I got now? 58. Thank you, everybody. 58 thumbs up. Keep them coming. Cliff Inglis, temp 32 yesterday. Yesterday was 19. It's 32 now. Yesterday, 19. There's a heat wave coming. Hopefully, Nurse Nancy, poor Paul, Cruz. Cruz crud is a real thing for sure. Maybe he's just in such, in such withdrawal that it's just devastating him. He's with cruise ship withdrawal. Can't get out of bed. We'll see. Hopefully, Paul will join us soon. Sheila, gas 209 to 220 a gallon, or where she is. Linda Lou, hi, Cat, Nurse Nancy. Leandro, hi, Bruce. I'm 32 years in the shipping business, and I can confirm you are doing well. I love your show. Well, thank you, Leandro. I appreciate that very much. I try as hard as I can to try not to screw it up, but sometimes, what can I say? Shorty TS12, hey, Bruce. Tina from Virginia, hi of 36. Tina, welcome to my show and channel. Short TS, I love that, Short T. Welcome to the channel and the show. Hope you've subscribed. I'm glad you're here from Virginia. Fantastic. I have a bunch of Virginians who are watching me. It's incredible. Tom Henry, Linda Lou, my preferred jeweler is Colombian Jewelers and Diamond International, not to be missed in any port. Laugh out loud. Sheila, Nurse Nancy, yes, I got it after my first cruise. It's real. Deb Guimet, hi from Westport, Massachusetts, Bruce, and TWB family. It's 28 degrees and only 1 to 2 inches of snow in places. Yes, Deb, get out of northern New York State and head over to Westport, Massachusetts. Well done. A little warmer, not so cold, not so much snow. Nice going. Welcome, and I'm glad you could join me from the road. This is fantastic. Nurse Nancy, hi there, Kelly, Linda Lou, Brittany, Kat, Tom Henry, Sheila, Deb, everybody. Lisa Bate is here. Hi, Bruce from Gilbert, Arizona. Temperature is 75 and it's beautiful. Oh, you're killing me, Lisa. You're killing me. Oh, I love it. Thank you for joining me from Gilbert, Arizona. I have a friend of mine who is in Buckeye, Arizona, just east of Phoenix. No, just west of Phoenix. Sorry, I'm mixing up my directions. He's got a house down there. He heads down there in the winter. He's from Calgary. He's down there right now. I will be down in Buckeye, Arizona, March 31st for about a week or so with Jennifer. We're going to visit our pals down there. I'll be broadcasting from there. My buddy down there has said, Bruce, don't worry. I got a den all set up for you. We got high-speed internet. You're good to go. You can do your shows right from here. But once your show is done, we're getting on the golf cart. We're heading over to the clubhouse. There's a hot tub with your name on it. And I've been in that hot tub before, and it's got some powerful jets that just get all those kinks out of the back and the legs, and I can't wait to get down there. Looking forward to that. But first, got to visit my daughter in Los Angeles. My dear wife and I, Jennifer and I, will be on the road in, around the 20th. Saying to me if there's any messaging going on. I'll see if we come back on or not. And we're looking at my logo is all I see. Now let's see if we come back on. Oh, I see my face back up on my phone and my device, my big ass iPad. I think we're back in business. So I guess we're okay. All right, let's continue on with the show. Yay. Thank you, Lisa. Vivian, hi, Nancy. I got booking.com ad again. Interesting. Linda Lou, I love Diamonds International. Sheila, hello. Deb Gumet, right back at you. Nurse Nancy. Tom Henry, laughing a lot. I found some jewelry in my bag on the Dawn cruise and my tripod case left over from my November cruise. I forgot. He said, oh, my God, Tom, you got too much jewelry. Sheila, Linda Lou, and Tom Henry, where is Diamonds International? Sherry Awesome. Hello, Bruce. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sherry Awesome. How you doing today? Tom Henry, laughing out loud every port. Nurse Nancy. Hi, Sherry. Sheila. Hi, Larry. Tom. Tina, Virginia, regular 220 for gas. Diesel, 290. What a difference. 70 cents a gallon. That's ridiculous. That is a ripoff. Stupid pricing. What can I say? Linda Lou, Sheila, in a lot of port. Sheila, in a lot of ports, says Linda Lou. Brittany, tomorrow, yeah, you'll find Diamonds International at almost all ports you go to. Excuse me, they have stores, especially in the Caribbean. They're all over the Caribbean. Brittany Lockwood, tomorrow it'll be shorts and T-shirt weather. Linda Lou, I spent many hours there in Cozumel. Sheila, haven't seen Don's yet, praying for him. Yeah, Don is doing well. He's fine. I had a great time with Lilo Loca, a week ago on a cruise on the seaside. Now he's headed over to London. He's going to catch the MSC Bellissima. So way to go, Don. Sheila, group cruise. Cat Rose, do they have more than diamonds there? I don't know. I'm sure they have a complete jewelry store. I'm sure they have it all. Fatima McCoy. Hi, Bruce. How is everyone doing? Fatima, we are great. How are you? Deb Goodman, Tom Henry, thanks for the update on Paul W. Hope he feels better soon. Monique, I'm looking forward to that too, Bruce. Sheila, Linda Lou, headed there in May. Linda Lou, yes, Kat, I got a Movado watch and emerald ring at Diamonds International. Teresa Emond is here. Anyone else going on Celebrity Eclipse May 9th to Alaska, as Teresa is asking? Anyone on the Celebrity Eclipse to Alaska May the 9th? Robert, welcome, Teresa, by the way. Robert Robinson, Bruce, what's the chance of a cruise ship being capsized from heavy wind? Like the incident this week, very slight, very slight. These ships are, they have such a low center of gravity. Even though they might be 20 stories high, they have a very low center of gravity. There used to be the time where the ships were all kind of looking like this particular NCL Star, where long and narrow with the balconies, right out to the hull. Now the larger ships, the real big ships that are out there, their hulls are wider, so they have more width here, where the middle of the ship seems thinner, and so you've got the accommodation is sort of this same dimension here as far as from one side to the other, but the hull is wider further out. All of the mechanics, the engines, the fuel, the water on board, the generators, the crew cabins, there's all the food and everything that you're eating and everything else, all of the waste disposal systems, you name it, everything is down below the waterline. It's way down here. And so there's more ship under here that we don't see. And I think I chipped the front end of the ship off here. I'm missing my little thing here. It's gone. I've been handling it too much, I guess. But the center of gravity of these cruise ships is very, very low, and so the vessel gets blown with wind, hitting the top of her. The top end of the ship is light. That's where all the rooms are. There's not a lot of weight to it compared to the hull and all the mechanics down below the waterline. So the ship, yeah, she'll list, but you're not necessarily going to blow it over. I would imagine that. I guess engineers could say to you, well, if you have a wind of so many miles an hour, it could blow it over. But I think we're talking about something that's unmeasurable, maybe 400 miles an hour, 300 miles an hour, like something really bad. I think a wave is a bigger problem. A rogue wave is a bigger problem than rogue wind. But that's just me guessing. I'm not a naval guy. I don't want to get too many people getting mad at me on that. Just saying. Let's see. Linda Lou got a diamond necklace. Fatima, hey Bruce, can you name your top 3 YouTubers for cruising? Do you like what 3 channels do you like for cruising? Oh, geez. I love them all. I really do. I watch. I probably follow. I don't have the time to watch every single video everyone does, because then I wouldn't be able to doing what I do. But I follow probably 20 channels. There are a bunch of them out there. There might even be 30 or 40 of them out there. But some of them I've worked with on collaboration videos, like Lolito Loca. I've been on their channel. They've been on mine. Dom Family Vacation. He was on one of my collaboration videos. I've talked to Emma but I've reached out to Jim Zimmerlin and connected with others. So there's just a bunch that I like to follow, and I have there is no like 1, 2, or 3 or 4. I don't have anything like that. The favorite channel is mine. But that's just me, hyping his own channel. Sheila, just saw an ad for Bellamissima. It looks wonderful. Nurse Nancy, cheers, Bruce. Nurse Nancy, Cruise Tips TV, also going on the Bellissima. Cat Rose asking why. I don't know why, but what. Fatima, in regards to that tax charge in Bermuda, what if you do not get off the ship? Does that apply? Oh, yes, it applies. As soon as you come in the harbor, boom, you've been charged. It's in there. Sylvia, hi, Bruce and all. Greensboro, North Carolina, 44 and cloudy. Welcome, Sylvia. Linda Lewis saying hi. Cat Rose, I wouldn't get off the ship in Bahamas. Eric, Dubrovnik is like Disneyland in the summertime. Yeah, it's packed. It's just packed. Sylvia Swan, Linda Lou, hi there. Roger Leonard, good question. Fatima, Tom, hello, says Sylvia. Sylvia, hi, Cat. Nurse Nancy, hello. Sylvia, same with Tom Henry. Eric Gibbon, why not Cat Rose? My grandfather's from Bermuda. I've been twice. It's a wonderful island, wonderful people. I agree. I think it's a great place. I haven't been there myself. I've had relatives of mine go. I've seen great videos. I'd love to visit Bermuda. I really would. Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce and everybody. Warming up in Tarpon Springs, Florida today, 74 degrees and sunny. My sign-on ad today was for Express Tire Service. Lots on our local news about warning tourists when arriving to the Bahamas. Yeah, that's right. Warning tourists about the Bahamas. There you go. NASA in particular. NASA, yeah. Tom Henry, no Stooges today yet. Sylvia, Nurse Nancy, hello. Vivian, oh my gosh, 74 degrees. Fatima, it's very annoying to be nickel and dime. One cruise the islands. A lot of people that go on the cruises have worked hard so that they go see a blessed opportunity, not as a luxury, I'm sure. I hear you, Fatima. A lot of people save a lot of money to get a cruise, only to find out that once you're on the ship, there's all kinds of other charges. Then we get off the ship, there's all kinds of people hustling you. Yeah, you gotta be careful. But what can I say? It is the way of the world. Governments out there need to spend money. Sometimes they get it from their tax base. Sometimes they try to get it elsewhere. Vivian, hi there, Tom Henry. Tom Henry, hi, Viv. Cat Rose, Eric, port fees plus an additional head tax. Nope, not doing it. Steve Bird, good afternoon, Bruce and everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day, good day. Temperature in Minneapolis today, 29 degrees. That's warmer. Gas, $2.24 a gallon with no ad today. Welcome, Steve, to the show. Glad you're here. And let's just keep fingers crossed that it gets warmer, not colder. Fantastic, buddy. Vivian, Tom, did you find Paul? Nurse Nancy, both Brussels and Amsterdam are neat cities, very different from each other. They are. You are truly correct there, Nurse Nancy. Tom Henry, he's in bed sick. That's where Paul is right now. Vivian, poor guy. Nurse Nancy, hi again, Peter. John LeBeau, hey, Linda Lou. Albert Nokelby. Albert Nokelby. Hello again. Albert from Florianopolis, Brazil. MSC Seaview is down here. Fantastic, Albert. Welcome from Brazil to the show. And I know you get cruise ships down there. I think Tom Henry's getting ready to do a South American cruise next year. Fantastic. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back from Brazil. Say hi to everybody for me down there. There's only, 170 million of you guys. It's incredible. Peter Heckema, hey, Nurse Nancy. Eric Gibbons, cruise ship equals cha-ching. Linda Lou, hi, John. Maria Keys, Koo, hi, Bruce. Hi, Maria, how you doing? Sylvia, hope Paul feels better soon. Sherry, awesome. Hello, Nurse Nancy. Linda Lou, Vivian, Sylvia, Tom, Kat, Peter. Linda Lou, Sherry is here. Tom Henry, hi, Sherry. Peter, hi, Sherry. Vivian, hi, Sherry. How are you doing? Sylvia Swan, hello, Sherry. Tom Henry, where's Cool Jazz? Fatima, people are going to stop getting off on these islands, just going to be the private islands. You wait and see. That's what I said. I see changes coming. I see it coming. Cat Rose, you need to make it worth me spending the extra money on top of what I might already buy. Roger Leonard, sounds like cruises are becoming a victim of their own success. It's kind of, in a way, you could say that, but it's also there are places in the world out there that need money. I mean, they just need cash, and they're desperate to find it from wherever they think they can find it. And now the airlines played this nickel and dime game. The cruise lines are playing the nickel and dime game. Now it's countries that are playing the nickel and dime game. One of the games that's played in Canada is the cost of a passport keeps going up. For the right to have a Canadian passport, you have to pay more and more and more to get it. It's getting to the point where the poor cannot afford to even get a passport to even drive into the States. To get into the U.S., you have to have a passport just to drive across the dang border, to hang out for 6 hours in the USA. It used to be you just showed a driver's license. That's all you needed. Social insurance, your SIN, social insurance card. Now you need a damn passport to go into the U.S. to spend $50 at a grocery store. There's people in Canada who can't afford to do that. They cannot afford to even walk across the U.S. border. Won't be let in. Same the other way around. The IRS is taking passports away from Americans who owe taxes. Did you know that? You cannot get your passport renewed if you have a problem with the IRS. The IRS will block you because they're afraid you're going to run away. I'm thinking, if you owe taxes, you probably owe all kinds of money to everybody else. Where are you going? But it's not for me to say. The countries are nickel and diming everywhere. And one of the favorite games that are played by states, provinces in Canada as well, it's called the hotel tax, the non-residency tax, where tourists come into the city to visit and hang out a while, and you have a hotel tax. And it's collected by the hotel itself. It's given to the city or the state or the province. And none of those people who are paying that tax have a vote. They don't have a say in anything. Politicians are figuring out, hey, we can get money from people we don't have to answer to. This is bloody great. We can bring in millions of dollars every year from people who can't vote us out of office. And that takes the heat off of me in the ballot box, because I don't dare my locals, because if I tax them, they're going to revolt. So it's a revolt. We'll just tax the tourists. And then the economy slows down by 5%, 3%, whatever it is. And economies always come and go. They go hot and they go cold. And then when you have a downturn, what do people do? They look at their budget and they go, I can't afford to go traveling. I went to so-and-so city last year. I can't go there this year because the cost of the trip is so much that we can't spare the extra cash. Maybe took a pay cut at work. Maybe I'm not making much commission as I used to make doing what I'm doing. They cut out the luxuries, and now municipalities and states and provinces are in a cash squeeze because millions of tourists aren't coming, because you used to be a bargain. It used to be a deal to go to a town like yours for great shopping or whatever it was. You're not a deal anymore. You've priced yourself out of the market, and it's happening everywhere. What can I say? I don't know. Victim of their own success might be happening. I don't know. Sylvia, Vivian, hello. Cat Rose, don't want to go into those sandboxes. Linda Lou, I agree. Roger, Tom Henry, I would like to see Bermuda. No problem getting off the ship. Vivian, hi, Sylvia. Sylvia, I'm spinning blue donut of death here on my tablet and desktop. What's going on? Refreshing my screen. We're back. Sheila, I think it's sad about Cayman. I was there with about 5 or 6 ships. It was overrun then. I agree. Linda Lou, I think the long cruises, I like long cruises with more sea days. Tom Henry, Russians. Monique, Tom Henry, I've been to Bermuda and it was nice, but that was years ago. Sylvia, Tom, I don't know. I don't know where cool is. Should be here soon. Sherry, awesome sunsets. Great, great. Busy booking Disney World today. Star Wars opening dates were announced today. Vivian is saying to Vivian, Cat Rose, I want to go to hell on Grand Cayman. Not much to see. It'll take you all 15 minutes, but what the hey, there's a post office there. You can send a postcard from hell. Jaws, Singleford. Hi there, Jaws. How you doing? Vivian, oh, nice one. Sheila, and a lot of people from there comment about the reefs deteriorating. That's right. Roger Leonard, Linda Lou, that might be the way of the future. Jaws just came in here. John LeBeau, hey, Sherry, just got back from DW. Dallas, Fort Worth, I guess. Tom Henry, Bruce, can Jen wear a large size hoodie? Thinking of sending the one matching colors to her. Can she wear a large size hoodie? Tom, that's a very loaded question. You're getting me into big trouble here. You know, Tom, Jennifer, she looks to me, I'm trying to do this. This is not easy. Tom, you are really trying to get me into trouble here. What size is my wife? Are you kidding me? Tom, you're really, oh man, this is scary. Tom, Jennifer is the same size. I'm really working here. I'm telling you right now, I'm working here. Tom, Jennifer, Jennifer looks the same. She's over there. If she's hearing this, I'm in such trouble. Oh, Tom, I'm in such trouble. Jennifer is the same size today as when I first met her. Tom, she hasn't changed a bit since '76. I mean, we got together when we were both 21 years old. Here we are, 63, 42 years later, we're still together, and Jennifer hasn't added an inch anywhere to her wonderful physique. She hasn't gained a pound anywhere. She looks exactly the same as she looked in 1976, and I'm sure her clothing is exactly the same size. Ooh, that was hard. I got to tell you. Does this make me look fat? Oh, no, no, nothing makes you look fat, honey. Not a darn thing. Oh my God, how I've stayed alive all these years, I have no idea. Tom, you getting me into trouble there. Oh, that is tough. That is really tough. How do I answer? I know how. Tom, maybe we should private message each other later. How about that? That might be a way to communicate about that topic. Oh, Tom. Sheila, Cat Rose, we thought about it. We just went to Governor's Beach, and it was really lovely, says Sheila. No beach chairs, though. Linda Lou, cruise to Hawaii from San Francisco. Cat Rose, never been to either Disney park, says Cat. Tom Henry, memory of the twins, laugh out loud. Nurse Nancy, how fun, Sherry? Where are you going? Vivian, I'm off to Disney Paris in Europe. On the Eurocat. Fantastic. Cat Rose, Sheila, I want to take snarky pictures. Fatima, thumbs up for Bruce. Sheila, I love Disney. My husband doesn't, though. Me and my daughter like to ride the rides. Vivian, nice Sheila, laughing out loud. Cat Rose. Sylvia, why is there showing 102 and hardly any thumbs ups? Why is there 102 people here and there are no thumbs ups for Bruce? Give Bruce a thumbs up. He'll be doing his nightly marathon for 100, just yapping. We can't have him do that. 65 now. I still got 35 to go. I don't know if I'm going to get 100 today. I don't know if you guys are that generous today. It doesn't seem to be. Lynn Lou, I gave mine already. Sylvia, Eric, thanks for the reminder. Sylvia, I forgot. Shame on me. Cat Rose, me too. Tracy Dunlop, hi Bruce and all. Warming up a little today in Naples, 74 degrees. Lots of local news in the papers and TV about the Bahamas being dangerous. What have I been? I'll tell you right now, that video I made 3 weeks ago is almost my most watched video of all time. It's now approaching 600,000+ views since I put it out there. And oh, have I been getting it? I've been getting it from the Bahamians. They've been really nailing me on this. But hey, the stats are the stats. The U.S. government put a travel advisory out. The Canadian government has a travel advisory out. I'm not making this stuff up, I'm just reporting what I hear. But oh, what can I say? Yeah, that video has really gone heavy. It's amazing. Nurse Nancy, laughing aloud. Thanks for the gentle reminder, Sylvia. John LeBeau, hey, Sheila, my first time on the Seven Dwarfs mine train. It was awesome. Jaws, Dominica. Vivian, hi, Tracy. Nice and warm. Cat Rose. Jaws, visit Dominica, please. Sheila, John LeBeau, gotta love Disney. Jaws, it's hot in Dominica. Sheila, I want to go to Dominica. I want to go everywhere or make that anywhere. Catherine, can the cruise lines only charge head tax if you actually get off the ship? Nope. They get charged for everybody on the ship because as soon as that ship ties up, you're in the country. Pay up, buddy. How many are on that ship? 2,800, $20 each, 56,000, please. Thank you very much. Cruise lines pay it. They pay. They've charged us already. It's in your fare. So you've paid it. You've paid it. Don't worry. You've paid it. Get off the ship and enjoy because you've already paid it. John LeBeau, it's a shame that they did away with the bakery on Main Street. Starbucks took over. Interesting. Says John LeBeau. That's interesting comment. Lynn Lou, I'm so burned out about Disney. Went every year for about 15 years with my daughters. That's enough for me. I'm done. Kat, I want to go in some places, but I want to see actual cultural places. Kat, I understand what you're saying, but there are folks who want to get a 3-4 day holiday in. They don't have much time. They're not interested in cultural. They're looking to get away from their boss, from their coworkers, from their bloody relatives. They got a 4-day break. And they love the fact that they're going to these private islands to just veg out on the beach. And once they get back on the ship, they shower, get dressed, and eat. And that's what they want to do. And that's why these are doing so well. That's how it's going. That's the direction cruising is happening in a sense. There are still many cruises that are absolutely wonderful cultural experiences, but they're not cheap. Like the 3- and 4-day cruise is cheap. There's the difference. It's you got to pay for what you want to get like that. That's what I'm thinking. Tracy, not warm enough. Vivian, I don't like having to wear sweaters or jackets. Almost froze last night at a baseball game, laughing out loud. That's crazy, Tracy. Cat Rose, yuck Starbucks. Oh my. Sheila, on MSC, I just saw a 12-day cruise that goes out of Miami to Caribbean and Mexico, all around, goes back to Miami, does it again. I want to do that. Roger Leonard, Cat, yuck ×2. Sylvia, Nurse Nancy, was I too rough? Sorry, y'all. That's just a New Yorker and me coming out, laughing out loud. Cat Rose, honestly, I want to go to Europe more than the Caribbean islands. Nurse Nancy, no, not at all, Sylvia. It was good. Nurse Nancy, laughing out loud. Tracy, wouldn't be going to Russia. I'd be in jail for sure, laughing out loud. Monique, Cat Rose, me too. Nurse Nancy, I needed the jolt, and I'm here a lot. Nurse Nancy, laughing out loud. Tracy, Cat Rose, I tend to sunburn easily and heat sensitive to the meds. Peter Heckema, you're always welcome in St. Petersburg, Florida. Bruce, laughing out loud. You're always welcome to come here. Thank you, sir. Cool Jazz. Hello, Tom, Henry, Sylvia, Sheila, Linda Lou. I would be too in that case. In that case, on Disney. Tom Henry, there he is. Deb Guimet, hi, Cool Jazz. Sherry, awesome. Hello, Tracy. Sheila, hey, Cool Jazz. Sheila, hi there, Sherry. Cool Jazz. Tom Henry, where did you dispose Paul's body? Over at that cliff in Puerto Rico? Where's Paul Wilgus? We want to see a physical sign that he's alive. Where is he, man? Not even a photo, not a trace. Where did he go? Fatima, I just don't want to go to an island or a country that has a bad reputation, especially against all the criminals, especially against the criminals that are not prosecuted the way they should be. I have a bad leg. I cannot run that fast. Right on, Fatima. I hear you there. A lot of people have the same concerns. They just don't want to go to a place that's, where there's snatch and grabs, purse snatching, people with guns, knives. Absolutely. Deb, hi there. Sherry, awesome sunsets. Cool Jazz. Hello, Deb. How was your trip? Linda Lou, can't wait for trivia. Cool Jazz. Hello, Sheila. How are you doing? Sheila, beautiful shots on the Facebook page. Only saw a few, but they're nice. There are some really great photos on the Traveling with Bruce Facebook group page. Get your butts over there. Become a member. I'll let you in. There's some great photos. I'm thinking it's fabulous. We've been getting new people every day joining that page. We're almost at 500 members. Fantastic. Brittany, I won't be traveling during spring break season as I'm not in college. And when I'm not sure if I ever want to do traveling unless I do it, if I had to do it for work. Way to go, Brittany. Become a travel agent and you'll get paid to travel or you'll be heavily subsidized. Sherry, awesome. We are going to Disney in February, but I have been busy booking clients for Disney all day. Can't wait to see the Star Wars land, Nurse Nancy. Fatima, but seriously, safety and comfort is important. I hear you there. Sherry, hello, Sheila and Deb. Sherry, hi, Brittany and Lockwood. Maria Keys Coo, 56 degrees or 65 degrees in Orlando. Oh, I wish I had 65 up here. Nurse Nancy, yes, when we were in San Juan, my hubby was keeping his eyes on those people around us. Safety is important. Sheila, wow, that's nice. That's nice cooking, says Sheila. Deb Guimet, Cool Jazz drive was uneventful. 3.5-hour ride. Only an inch or two of snow here. So she's doing well in Massachusetts right now. Nurse Nancy, fun. Sherry, awesome. It's less than a year now. Sheila, wow. Sylvan. Bill Musselman, hi, Bruce. Still cold, New Jersey, 33. Gas, 235. Right on, Bill. Welcome from New Jersey. Fatima, I know Nancy. How have you been? Sylvan, your food sounds so delicious. Nurse Nancy saying, Sherry, awesome. Yes, the countdown begins. Nurse Nancy, hi, Fatima. Back to work today. Wish I was back on a cruise. Brittany, so far as I'm aware, I'm done with my travels for this year unless I decide to move to Thibodeau permanently and get a job there. Let's see here. Sheila, I had Chick-fil, whatever that's called. Cool Jazz, that's great, Deb. Sheila, never mind. Fatima, where did you go, Nurse Nancy? I bet you had a beautiful time, and welcome back. Sherry, I really want to do a cruise while we're in Orlando, but don't think we can afford both the cruise and Disney. Laughing out loud. Brittany, I would love a good meal. Nurse Nancy, Fatima, we went to Grand Turk, Puerto Rico, St. Kitts, St. Martin. I should post some more photos on the TWB Facebook group page. You should, Nurse Nancy. You should. Cat Rose, not super into hipster-tized food, says Cat. Nurse Nancy, laughing out loud. Sherry, if only we could do it all. Brittany, giraffes are my favorite large animal. My favorite small animal is a hamster. Cat Rose, Nurse Nancy, which cruise line? At least 2 of those islands are on my bucket list. Brittany, I almost love all animals, though. Sherry, I know, right? When is your next trip, Nurse Nancy? Nurse Nancy, we went to on the Carnival Horizon. I know many don't like Carnival, but it has been good for us so far. Next cruise in October, way too long. I get to do back-to-back then, though. Sheila, gun-toting granny. Sherry, we like Carnival. Nurse Nancy, poor gun-toting granny. Wasn't really her fault, but, gun-toting grandma left Wisconsin with gun-toting grandma left Wisconsin with a weapon on an airplane. How it got on the airplane in Wisconsin, I don't know. How the weapon cleared in Miami, I don't know. How the airline flew it internationally from Miami to the Cayman Islands, I don't know. How did United not pick up the fact that in that bag was a weapon with bullets without the paperwork? What was United thinking? I'm stumped at all of that. What was she thinking, bringing a weapon with her on a cruise? What's the point? You're 67 years old. You're going on a celebrity cruise on the Celebrity Silhouette. Why do you need a weapon? Are you you're out of your mind, lady. You're out of your mind. She deserves what she's going to get, and she's going to pay dearly. She's already paying. She's going to pay dearly. What on earth do you need with a handgun? What do you need a handgun for to go on a cruise? It makes no sense to me. None. Anyway, what can I say? It's crazy. Nurse Nancy, we loved Horizon. It was such a nice cruise. Deb Gumet, also known as Granny Clampett. Sheila, Nurse Nancy, that would be so nice. Cool. Hello from Sylvia. Sheila, go Jen. Wendy Thompson, hi everybody. Nurse Nancy, thanks Sheila. I'm taking our 1-year-old at the time on her mother-daughter cruise, and then going with my hubby, both on the Horizon again. Sherry, I would love to go on the Carnival Vista. Brittany, the woman with the weapon should get at least a huge fine. Needs to be banned from being close to the island. Erica, 9 days until I set sail on the Oceania Riviera for 10 nights out of Miami. Can't wait to try out all of their specialty restaurants. We will share what I think. Please do, Erica. Fire up some photos and put them onto the Facebook group page. Show us that cruise. That'll be fantastic. You're going to have some nice meals there. Sheila, I want to go with you. Nurse Nancy says, Sheila, she wants to go with you, Nurse Nancy. Wendy Thompson at a bonfire. Sheila, maybe we will. Sherry, hello, Wendy. Cool Jazz, happy birthday, Wendy Thompson. That's right, Wendy Thompson. Happy birthday to you in Ocala. Way to go. 29, again, way to go. Well done. Tracy, Sherry, awesome. You can get a really reasonable cruise in February from one of the Florida ports, especially the Monday to Friday cruises. Take one of those. The prices are better. Way to go, Tracy. Good advice. Sheila, nice. Wendy, Nurse Nancy, come along. Sheila, we may have to in May. Vivian, 10:45. I'm kind of getting tired right now. Must be cold weather again. Great show again. Always enjoy trivia. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody. Take care. Thank you, Vivian. Have a great evening. Thank you for joining me from the UK. Cool Jazz. He must have got sick of Tom. Nurse Nancy, how's that, Tom? How's that thumb doing, Tom? How's your thumb doing? Sheila, have a great night, Vivian. Deb, good night, Viv. Nurse Nancy, good night, Viv. Have a good one. Sheila, thumb. Yeah, thumb. Sherry, awesome. Yes, Tracy Dunlop. I had a 5-day picked out to go on while we were in Orlando next year to Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, and Grand Turk. But not sure if we can afford that, plus the Disney World as well. That's expensive. I have to look into that. Brittany, the reason I don't watch the news, it comes on TV. It's not up to the minute travel news, so it's much more interesting to me. Plus, travel news affects everyone one way or another. Mariana, Mariana, I don't know why I keep screwing up your name. Mariana, how are you? Your channel has picked up because you are great. Oh, you are wonderful. Despite my inability to read names and pronounce places properly, I do what I can. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Sheila, don't blame you on the news, Brittany. Way too depressing and political. Sherry, awesome. I agree, Mariana. Kat Rose, alas, my only traveling these next few months will be trips from California to Massachusetts to see my folks. Sheila, I agree. Brittany, exactly. Maria is saying, I would love to have at least 100 subscribers on my channel. Well, Maria, I hear you. It's not easy to get. For me, 60 to 70 hours a week of full-time YouTubing, 8 live shows, plus about 5 or 6 regular videos a week. So I'm putting up 14 to 15 items a week on my channel, and then working the other hours to stay on top of what's going on in the cruise world. So I'm putting in the hours to get the results, and it's been 18 and a half months of time. So I'm earning it, this way, but not everybody can do that amount of time, especially if you have a full-time job or you just don't have that kind of, time to put into the channel. I get it. Nurse Nancy, Cruise Tips TV is sponsored by Cruise Line Shipmate app, I think. Thank you, Nurse Nancy. I wasn't sure. I thought it was cruise.com, but whatever it is, thank you for that. My dad has pancreatic cancer, says Kat Rose. Sad face. Sorry about that, Kat. I hope he gets better. Sherry, oh no, Kat, prayers. Tracy Dunlop, Nurse Nancy, didn't used to like Carnival. However, the last couple of years we've been on another coming up soon, and we've been very impressed. Changed from 20 years ago. Carnival has changed a lot. There's a lot of changes there. Sheila, I'm so sorry, Kat. Brittany, Kat Rose, I'm praying for him, and that he pulls through. Sheila, many prayers. Nurse Nancy, sorry to hear this. Kat Rose, me too. With chemo and radiation, can buy him like 2 years. She's saying, oh my goodness, that's terrible. And Sheila, Alex Trebek was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer as well. Nurse Nancy, we are back. Tracy, Kat Rose, will keep your dad in my thoughts and prayers. That's difficult to deal with. Valerie, you're back on. Tracy, you're okay. And then Sheila saying Trebek, and that was scary. That was scary, says Eric. Deb, prayers for your dad, Kat. Cool Jazz, Bruce needs to go to his friend's home as soon as possible to use that high-speed internet. Yes, I got to get myself down to Phoenix. Sheila, I love diamonds, but I'm a tightwad too. Sheila, saving it for the cruising. Sheila, cruising, I can't spell tonight. I can't speak. Nurse Nancy, me too, Sheila. I'd rather save the memories. Cat Rose, thank you. Sheila, I would probably help. It would probably help if I wasn't laying around on my side trying to type. Cat Rose, I prefer sapphires. Sheila, I love sapphires. I love sparkly things. She's saying, Tracy Dunlop, you're going to need a bigger model ship, Bruce, laughing out loud. I need a bigger boat. I'm going to need a bigger boat. Yes. Sheila, I hope I never list or blow over either. But white gold, platinum instead of yellow gold. Sheila, don't mind rocking and rolling. Just want it safe. Nathan Boat Review. Hi, guys. I'm changing my name to Nathan's Boat Reviews and More on April the 1st. Me, what about a boat review? I haven't. Sheila, hi Nathan, boat review channel. Nurse Nancy, hi again. Nathan, I don't have all the ship, just some. Bermuda is awesome. Rita Ward, hey y'all, from Pinehurst, North Carolina. 50 degrees here right now. Rita, welcome to the show. Nathan, by the way, Nathan, welcome. Hi, Rita Ward. Rita, hi Nathan. Sheila, I came to booking Virgin today, but the flights were too high when I wanted to go. Sheila, close. Sylvan Forest, this is my favorite channel. No questions asked. Thank you, sir. Sheila, wow, Brazil, nice. Cat Rose, amethyst. Rita Ward, mine too, Sylvan. Nathan, Sheila, I was talking to my travel agent and I brought it up and she looked and the price was $5,000. She made this face like that. Sheila, me too. Sheila, hi Nathan. I actually was going to go in June, which is a little lower. However, I'm not sure about the heat either. Rita Ward, took a city cruise excursion in Nassau recently, 2 weeks ago. Felt perfectly safe in a larger group. That's the way to do it if you're going to do it. Nathan, she looked in June. I think it was a different cruise. Leandro, Bruce, when a ship reaches 22 degrees of list, start the alarm at crew accommodation. You need high wave to get this. Interesting, sir. Dave Elner, good afternoon. 30 degrees outside, 236 a gallon, Long Island, New York, Western Mediterranean cruise in May on the Oasis of the sea. Oh yeah, way to go, buddy. That's coming up and it's going to be great. Fantastic, David. Sheila, passports. My daughter went to get real ID at the DMV. She didn't have 3 forms of ID. Just to show you, if anyone gets to get one, 3 with your address. It's ridiculous. How much ID do you need for ID? It's getting stupid. It's getting absolutely stupid. I think though this is going to be numbered. It's not going to last much longer. I think the ID business is going to change completely because they're going to have eye recognition or thumbprint recognition. Paper ID won't even matter anymore going forward. Passports will eventually become just documents that won't mean a damn thing because it'll all be done electronically and it'll all be up here or it'll be on our fingertips because it's getting absolutely stupid with governments asking for multiple ID for more ID. Give me a break. Ridiculous. What can I tell you? But I'm old. I'm an old, crusty guy with opinions. Oh, man. Nathan, Bruce, can you give my friend tips about Coco Key Perfect Day? Because she's going on May 11th on Symphony. Oh, man. You can check out my videos about it. You can do that. You can certainly just go to YouTube and hit Coco Key. You'll find all kinds of info on it. It's endless. Go to the Royal Caribbean website. They've got all kinds of info on it there too. It's going to be awesome. I just haven't got enough time to talk about it today, but it's going to be something. $200 million being spent by Royal Caribbean to upgrade it. It's amazing. They're going to be doing overnights next year. It's going to be great. Tracy, I know, Sherry, Disney has gotten so expensive, especially for a family. Valerie Jones, Nathan, snorkel and bring your own. No need to pay for anything. Nathan, I haven't seen D&G Explorers in a while. Nathan, Tom, why? Silman, I would imagine Mrs. Bruce is larger than a bread box, but smaller than a school bus. Come to think of it, so am I. Step lightly, Bruce. Tom, you're going to get Bruce into deep doo-doo. That's what I was telling him. He's getting me into big trouble. Deb Gumet, so cute watching you squirm, Bruce. Thanks, Deb. Thank you so much for your support, your kind support. Yeah. Fatima, good answer. Laughing out loud. Sherry, they give all kinds of great deals, though. Just have to have a good travel agent. That says Tracy. Nurse Nancy, that laugh, awkward question. That's right. Nathan, Sherry, awesome sunsets. Oh my gosh. Sheila, I think people forget to give thumbs ups. I do sometimes. Sherry, awesome. Hello, Nathan, boat review. I can't be here, says Nathan. working. Sheila, yes, Nurse Nancy, I think that Bruce is nervous. That's his nervous laugh. Nathan, mute again. Sylvia, Bruce laughing out loud. He's busted. Tom Henry, oops, I fell asleep again. Yeah, thanks, Tom. You fell asleep after you dropped me a loaded question on my wife's size. Oh, man, you're getting me into trouble. Sheila, wake up, Tom Henry. Cat Rose, I tend to sunburn easily. Cool Jazz, Tom Henry, how's the thumb? Cat Rose, exactly. Tom Henry, cool, almost healed. Cool Jazz, grandma was an undercover marshal. They're just not saying. Sherry, I would like to try a celebrity cruise. Sylvan, why she needed a gun on a cruise? Bring me 3 lobsters, 2 filet mignons, and nobody gets hurt. That's right. That's right. 69 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. This is fantastic. Sheila, I don't see how she had a weapon and didn't know it. Well, she may have had been wanting to protect herself or rob one of those jewelry stores. Laughing out loud. Cool Jazz. Good to hear, Tom. Sheila, laughing out loud. Sylvan. Sherry, happy birthday, Wendy. Cat Rose, my icon is a boat that you can rent for sailing out of Perkins Cove, Maine. Fantastic. Sheila, happy birthday, Wendy. Nathina Bowman. We are going on the Royal Caribbean Brilliance of the Seas on April the 11th. Right on. Where are you going? Where are you taking this ship to? Let us know, Nathina. Nurse Nancy, Wendy, that's right. Wishing you a wonderful birthday. Sheila, sounds great. Nathina, I know you're excited. Nathina, thanks. Anniversary cruise. Sheila, Bruce had to play with the tiny ships to get his viewers. Just kidding, Bruce. Glad that ugly woman went away. The steaming bean. The ad today is from Saskatchewan NDP party. Oh, the political ads. They pay big bucks. Oh, I just heard Jennifer. She's in the kitchen now. She's over here. Don't be asking any more questions about her size to me, you guys. I will be in such. Oh, I said it. No, I heard it. I heard the sound of death. The sound of death. Thanks, Tom Henry. Really appreciate that question. How big is your wife? Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's laughing right now, but it's not a ha-ha laugh. No, this is a I'm going to get you later laugh. Yeah, I'm in such trouble. Thanks a lot, Tom Henry. Really appreciate that. Deb Gourmet, Nathina, when's your anniversary? Nurse Nancy, greetings. See the steaming bean. How's the weather in Saskatchewan? Colin, for who said diamonds, James Bond, diamonds are forever. Steamer Alex Trebek is from my hometown, Ottawa. Remember his local show, Reach for the Top. The guy is a legend. Smart Cowley. Hi, Bruce from New Zealand. How you doing, Stuart? Stuart Cowley, not Smart Cowley. Stuart, how you doing from New Zealand? Just came across your channel. Got the cruise bug in April last year. P&O, Great Barrier Discovery. Planning another one in July this year from New Zealand. Stuart, welcome to the show from New Zealand. Auntie Jane is here. Follows me also from New Zealand. She watches me. What time is it where you are? It's got to be 4 in the morning. It's got to be early over there. Steamer weather is warming up, -19 today. Sheila, like that face, Bruce. Deb, welcome. Stuart, Sheila, hi, Stuart. Jared Norton, hi, Jared. How you doing, Sheila? She had her passport, but DMV. Oh my gosh, Sheila, it is stupid. The ID thing is stupid. I agree. Deb Gourmet, hi, Jared. Cat Rose, the long form on your birth certificate, Sheila. Well, if they went back to some of the old ways, would be much simpler. I hear you there. Nathina, hi there. Cool Jazz, meeting Bruce at the Krusty Krab. Laugh out loud. Tom Henry, bye everyone. I need to crash. Not sleeping good at night. Laugh out loud. Sheila, hi Jared. Cat Rose, sleep well, Tom. Cool Jazz, night, Tom. You need a cruise. Deb Gourmet, bye, Tom. Colin, I'm going on a cruise July 11th out of Vancouver. Have you been to the cruise port there? If so, what does it look like and what's there to do? Colin, if you're going on a cruise out of Vancouver, you're going to love it. You want to get there a couple of days before, easily a couple of days before. There's so much to do in Vancouver. Good food, good sights, beautiful area, great people. You got to go. It's expensive, but it's really nice. Stanley Park, downtown, unbelievable. You got to go a couple of days early at least if you're going to go to Vancouver. Deb Gourmet. Tom, bye, Tom. Colin, never mind. The Steaming Bean. One of my favorite at-sea days was when I was on the Epic and we would not get off Nassau. I was very pleased with that. There you go. Colin, I was trying to say, what is there to do in Vancouver in my last sentence? Yes, Vancouver, lots to do in Vancouver, especially Stanley Park. Lots there. It's beautiful. Oh, it's good stuff. You're going to love Vancouver. Do not worry. Let's see, Cat Rose, I don't know. Sheila, I heard that. Leandro, in Spain, we have since 80 years ID card and since 15 years included electronic chip with fingerprint on both hands. We can travel all over the European countries with that ID. See, that's the way it's going to go. It's going to go that way. Stuart Cowley, it's 12:30 p.m. Oh, it's not too bad, but it's late. Right on, buddy. Welcome, Stuart. Sheila, Leandro, and I bet it wasn't as difficult as it was here in the U.S. Stuart, Friday afternoon is what time it is right now. Nurse Nancy, bye, Tom Henry. This getting off vacation is tough stuff. Can't we just cruise forever? Sheila, 6:30 p.m. here, Stuart. Sheila, bye, Tom Henry. Leandro, Sheila, you need to request it at your 12th year compulsory. It costs you 45 euros. Get it the same day. Unbelievable. Steamer, my epic cruise was in 2013. Back then, you could eat at Cagney's and have seconds and thirds of the main course, and it was complimentary. Ah, the good old days. By the way, what is Jen's size, Bruce? What's Jen's size? Thank you, Steamer. Not going there. She's still laughing in the kitchen, but I'm a dead man. You're looking at a dead man here. Sheila, hi, Bruce. I'm late today, 26 in Detroit. Sheila, how you doing? Sheila, and then Sheila. Yes, Nurse Nancy. Stillman, Madame just informed me dinner is ready to serve. Got to go. Great show again, Bruce. Thanks. All the best to Mrs. Bruce. See you at trivia tonight. Bye, all. Thank you, Stillman. We'll see you at 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern time for trivia. 72 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody, for that. We're not going to hit 100 today. There's no way I'm going to hit 100. Thank you, everybody, for popping in today to see me. Thank you for getting me into big trouble with Jennifer. I might be here at 8 o'clock without black eyes. I might be here at 8 o'clock with black eyes. I might be here in a restraint. I don't know. It's going to be it'll be interesting to see what happens. But she was laughing. Deb Gourmet, bye, Sylvain. Sylvain, oh, you are so dead. You hear the cackling? That's cackle. That's not laughter. That's death. That's like the Wicked Witch of the West laughter. Oh yeah, Sheila. Thanks, Leandro. Have to look into it. Oh my goodness, I'm such a dead man. You might be in a box, says Sheila. Yeah, I might be in a box. I might be in a body bag. That's right. You never know. Oh man, and I didn't even ask the question. I'm just reading the comments. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for helping out traveling with Bruce, getting him into big trouble today. Oh my God, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hi, dear. How you doing there? How's it going over there? Is everything all right? Oh, everything looks. Ring size. That's right, honey. They're asking what your ring size is. That's what it is. What's your ring size? Because they want to send you diamonds. Yeah, that's what it is. Thanks, Tom Henry. Steaming Bean. Do your trivia in a Speedo. Sheila, thanks, Bruce. Sheila, hi, beautiful. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, we were looking for her ring size. That's the question, wasn't it? Tom Henry wanted hat size. Tom Henry wanted to send her a hat and some jewelry. That's what it was. Yeah, it was. I'm sure it was innocent. It was all. I'm sure that's all it was. Okay. I'm in such trouble. All right, Carl Peterson. You're not helping your case. A closed mouth gathers no foot. Well, yeah, I hear you there, Carl. But as I can't have silence on the channel, you got to keep talking when you're on the air. What can I tell you? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'll see you at 8 o'clock tonight for trivia if I can make it. If I get through this, we'll see what happens. Enjoy dinner. I will see you in a couple of an hour and 24 minutes from now. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy. If I don't see you tonight, hopefully you'll see me tomorrow, Friday at 5 o'clock. Hopefully I'll have recovered by then, and we'll kind of go from there. All right, that's it. This is the show. See you guys later. I think. Take care, everybody. Bye for now. Help me.